Okay, this one is about after Nate died. Um, I wrote this in the spring of 2020, so it was right after Noah and Katrina moved in. The day my husband died, the future I had planned on died with him. Nate was in line to inherit a substantial sum of money upon his father's passing, so we were planning on that being our retirement fund. However, Nate died before his father, a mere 5 months before him. So now I'm left facing my golden years without a nest egg. All of that aside, I have arrived in a totally new and unexpected situation. It's the last thing I thought would happen, but it's become the greatest gift in more ways than imaginable. My middle son, Noah, suggested he and his young family move in with me so I wouldn't have to sell the house. He said he could work from home. His family included his beautiful wife, Katrina, and their 2 boys, Owen, nearly 3, and Theodore, 8 months. I mulled the offer over and over, weighing the pros and cons carefully. I'm a very quiet, private person in my everyday world, so the thought of disrupting my calm, relatively peaceful environment was heavy. I'm also fairly tidy, not a neat freak by any means, but I like my things, particularly my kitchen, to have basic order. When I reach for something, I want to find it where I put it last. I knew my son and family were not ever going to be featured in House Beautiful. Ever. They are wonderful, kind, loving people who live their lives fully and don't share my desire for order. Loss of order was a big concern initially. Along with that, the idea of small children crying or making noise in general, sticky floors, fingerprints on everything left me feeling extremely conflicted as to whether this would be a good direction in which to move. Noise pollution and kid messes were more concerns for concern. What to do? Everyone I spoke with told me not to sell the house within the first year of losing my husband. I briefly contemplated selling because the market was hot at that time, and I was concerned I would be stuck with the house and not be able to afford it while living on Social Security, let alone maintain it. I considered modifying the house in order to become an Airbnb host, but decided I didn't want to have strangers in the house when I was home. I thought about finding a roommate, but decided that had too many potential pitfalls. So the only remaining option was having the kids move in. It's been about 2.5 months now, and I can't imagine my life any other way. Yes, of course, there is noise. Yes, there are messes. Yes, my kitchen is out of order. Yes, the backyard is full of kids' toys and odds and ends, but who cares? Who am I trying to impress? My house is alive now. I've rearranged my priorities in life, and I have never been happier. I've learned patience in these 2 short months. I've learned to let go of things I have no control over. I've learned to value the time I have with the boys. The joy of seeing my grandsons every day and watching them grow is 1,000 times better than a clean house. I've learned that all of that order doesn't leave much room for living. I still like order, but I can survive without a steady diet of it. And now it has been 6 years. Yeah, 6 years. And it's been wonderful. I mean, since then, Ben has been born. The kids are 9, almost 7, and almost 4. This is April 2026. So that has just been the best.